Okay, so we are getting black here. So we're gonna play Caro-Kann. Let's play Caro-Kann, okay? Let's play Caro-Kann and see what happens. तो उसने d3 खेला, ये कोई एग्जैक्ट तो वेरिएशन है नहीं. हम कोशिश करेंगे सेंटर को कैप्चर करने की. मे बी वी कैन ट्राई e5 हियर. ऑल्सो वी कैन ट्राई दिस d4. और सिंपल नाइट को f6 भी खेल सकता है. मुझे लगता है नाइट को f6 ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. आई एम प्रोवोकिंग दिस. नाउ वी कैन कैप्चर. अब वो कैप्चर करेगा पॉन से तो ठीक है, बट अगर वो और कुछ से कैप्चर करता तो उसको प्रॉब्लम हो सकती थी. Let's just try this bishop g4. e5 आएगा. I'll go to d5. Okay, e5 नहीं आया. हाँ, e6. I can just go backward and try to pin this pawn further. Alright, now क्या कर सकते हैं हम इस सिचुएशन में? कैसल तो इसी साइड करेगा. That I can be sure about. I can play this knight to d7. Knight c5 पे भी आ रहा है और bishop g6 पे भी आ रहा है. Okay, can I capture? Captures, knight here. Queen वापस, knight captures, queen captures. This does look good. Or I can just play knight here. Knight इधर. Let's first play the knight. But if I play the knight here, he can try this g4 move. Bishop g6. Bishop d3. No, bishop g6 can't come because knight is capturing the knight. Alright, what to do? Let's try this. Let's provoke this g4. If he plays g4, I'll capture the knight first, capture the queen, then bishop g6, bishop d3, queen b6 maybe. Yeah, okay, knight capture. Bishop here, attacking the pawn. He might push, or he will play his bishop to d3. Both would work for him. Okay, knight to g3 is also there. But knight to g3, I do have this bishop to, d6, I guess. He can't play this pawn forward. Alright, what about this move? What about this move? Then I can capture here first. He didn't see this move, no? So that's how in-between move works. Like, I know that my queen is getting captured, but I'll capture his king first. So he has something to deal with. And he dealt with it. So now we're going to capture the bishop. And now if he captures our queen, we'll capture with the pawn, and we are up a pawn. And we are actually capturing this pawn too. He needs to prevent it by bishop d3, which is a little passive move. Now I can play my king to e7, come with my rook to this open file, and I am very happy. I can even play this pawn forward if I want to. Let's play the pawn forward, but pawn forward, bishop not coming here, so it's good. But he can, try to pressurize this pawn. Okay, I need to play my rook here. I can then try this h5. Yeah, I'll try this h5. Okay, I capture, he captures. Oh, it's fun. right? He captures, I'll capture the pawn. Okay, but he did capture there because it was a big threat to him. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna play our rook here to defend this pawn on f6. And then rook h3 would be nice. Rook h3, rook d3. Yeah. And if he plays his king here afterwards, we have something good coming. If he plays his king to d2, then his bishop gonna be pinned. Yeah. So we can use it. We can use it for our advantage. All right. If we capture, he captures. No, no, no. It's not working for us. So we're gonna capture here. Yeah, this would be good. But he can play his. No, it didn't play his king here. So if I capture king here, sorry, capture, he'll capture, I'll capture king here, and I'm losing my something at least, no? But gonna have like 5 versus 3 pawn advantage. So is it worth doing? Or I can just play my king here, but it's gonna be a threat. So I need to capture. That's the only move, I guess. Now he's gonna play his king to d2. Oh, he didn't. I thought he's gonna play this move. But this is totally winning for me. This is totally winning for me. GG's to us, guys. Okay, let's play our rook here, king here, and we are gonna promote. Yeah, we're gonna promote, and he can't do anything. Can I do this a5 first? Or we just push? We just push. We'll keep our rook here so that he will not able to come here and try to capture a pawn. So what we can do here is we can just push our pawns. Oh, he can play this move. Shit. I didn't see that coming. I have this. Okay, I can try this check and we'll come here with the king. Or we'll come here. If he comes here, I'll just push the pawns. I'll just push the pawns. Let's see. Pawn push. Captures. Pawn push. He'll come back. King here. Yeah, I'm winning, no? Yep. I'm winning. Yep. GG's. GG's to us. Let's bring our rook here. If he comes here with the king, I'll go here. Okay, now I can just go here and promote the pawns. Yep. GG's. Check. King here. Push. He can't do nothing. Push. Push. Capturing this pawn. Check. and we won the game. So it was a good game, guys. Let's analyze little. So yeah, we played the normal opening, and then we played the knight f6, provoking this e5 move. He didn't play that. He played his knight to f3. He was just developing solidly. So he captured. He captured with the pawn. I thought if he captures with the knight, he'll capture with the pawn, then we can capture the queen and ruin his castling rights. So he didn't do that. So we played our bishop to g4, pinning the knight. He played his bishop to c4, developing the minor pieces. We played our pawn at e6. He played h3. We played our bishop to h5 because we just want to pin this knight. Keep pinning this knight. Okay. He played his queen to e2. We played our knight to d7. I don't know what he wants to do with this queen to e2. Maybe something like e5 next. So he played his knight to f1. Maybe he wanted to bring his knight to g3. And we tried something here. We tried this knight to e5 here, which was the best move in the position. He played his pawn to g4, but we calculated it further. We captured. He captured with the queen. Was there something good here which I didn't see? No, it was not the best move. Oh, it is the best move. Yeah, this is the best move, guys. So he can't capture back because we have this and we are winning the knight. Yeah, we are winning the knight, right? But how? How we are winning the knight? Okay, capture, and queen here. Yeah, we are winning the knight. Okay, so that was the thing we could have done. But we didn't do that. We played knight to f3, queen f3, bishop g6, attacking this pawn. So he played his knight to g3, but we had this bishop to d6 here, attacking this knight. He played his bishop to g5 and we captured. So he should have captured here, I guess, but he didn't. But if he had captured here, we had this move, right? He captures, we captures, yeah. So he captured the knight. We captured the pawn with the check. He captured back. We captured the bishop. And then he captured our queen. We captured with the pawn. And his pawn is getting attacked here. So he prevented it. Now he has an isolated pawn here. And we have this ruined pawn structure. And we had 3 pawn islands. He have also 3 pawn islands. So yeah, the position is kind of equal position wise, but material wise we are up a pawn, so it's an advantage. So we played our king to e7. Castling is not necessary here because it's an endgame now and we just want to keep our king in the center. He castled long side. We played our pawn to e5, which is not that good, but we wanted to keep our pawns on dark square, but we weakened this pawn on f6, so that was the issue. So he played his rook to f1, rook h to f1. Okay, wait a second, guys. Yeah, so he played his rook h to f1, and here h5 would be a good move, but we played our rook to d8, rook a to d8, which is also good enough. He played his rook to f2, was trying to double his rooks on f file because our pawn is weak here, but we played our pawn to h5. He doubled his rook. We captured on g4. He needs to capture. He can't capture here. Otherwise, we'll get a pass pawn and it's winning. So he captured back. He played our rook to f6. Rook to d6 to prevent this capture. He played his rook to g1. We played our rook to h3. He played g3, which was a little slow in the position. He could have come with the king to... no, he can't come with the king to d2 because we can capture this pawn here. Yeah, so what he should have tried, maybe b3 was the best but not the best. So we played our rook to d3. Yeah, and I was thinking if he comes here we can just capture here and we are winning because he can't capture back. Oh, my arrows are getting bad and bad. Okay, so he played his pawn to g5. We captured. No, we captured the pawn here. We could have captured the pawn here too. Yeah, Yeah, we could have captured the pawn here too. We should have, actually. But if we had captured here, he had this move, and our pawn here is a little weak. So that's why we captured this pawn. He captured on f6, we captured back. He captured the rook, we captured back. And he had this king to d2 here, which he didn't play. He had this king to d2, and then we would have, I guess, captured the bishop. He could have captured the rook. We could have captured this pawn, and he has 2 pawns. We have like 5 pawns. So we could have tried to win this game. He could draw this game with best play, but best play is not possible every time, right? So yeah. So yeah, he could have tried this king to d2, but what he did, he just captured the bishop, which is totally a blunderous move, and we just captured back, and now it's totally winning for us because we are just pushing the pawns. We played our rook here so that his rook can't come here, and we played our king forward. He played his king to d3. We played our pawn to f4. Now he checked us. We went to c5. Now he played his rook to e6 to capture this pawn, but we played our rook to h3 to check him, so that if he comes here, we can check him from here. So he played his king back. We just came forward with our king to d4. He played his rook to e7. He was trying to capture these pawns, but we just gave away those pawns, and we just pushed our pawn on f file further, and we calculated it properly. We are just winning this game here, and we just won with getting his rook, and now it's just a simple winning continuation. Yeah, so this was the game, and how I hope you liked it, and if you have any ideas, please do share in the comments, and thank you. Keep liking the streams, keep subscribing to the channel, and keep coming to the live streams too. Okay.